Back in the day, all my caretakers and my biological mother were not legally in the USA, were not U.S. citizens. In the news, they were referred to as aliens, illegal aliens. I grew up terrified of la migra, aka immigration. What I knew from a very young age was that because my mother was an illegal alien, she had no rights, not even basic human rights. Do you know what happens to women who are picked up by la migra? They get sexually assaulted, okay? That's common and was commonly spoke about in my neighborhood. Some even get STDs from their rapists. So on top of being raped, now they have to deal with being infected by a disease. Do we ever hear about their cases? No. Because they don't have a case. Because they have no rights to a case. Because they are not American citizens. They are aliens. I grew up terrified that would happen to my mom. My biological mother was a doctor who came to the USA hoping for political asylum because she was incredibly unsafe in her native country because of what this country did in her country so we could have cheap coffee. Thank you, Starbucks. My grandfather sacrificed to send my mother to med school. Yet still, when she got here, she was treated like complete shit by every single employer. Employers would only pay her below minimum wage, knowing she was a single mother, because she couldn't do anything about it, because she had no rights. She was an alien. It was rare to be able to spend an entire day with her. She had to have a day job and a night job. My biological mother could not finish raising me. Like me, she is a sensitive human being. Things are different for me now. I'm adopted. My entire adopted family have been American citizens for generations, but my adopted family are also African Americans. So they still know what it's like to be seen as less than human, as in other, as in an alien. As a family together, whenever we go out, it's almost guaranteed that a racist-ass motherfucker will say something out of line to at least one of us, if not all of us, every single time. As a family, we have to deal with this bullshit. My father is a fireman who worked incredibly hard for years so that we can be the type of swaggy family that can vacation together and go to nice restaurants together. He saved people's lives in order to be able to provide for our family. So why is it so difficult for us to be able to enjoy stepping out of our home? Because people see us as aliens. Yes, they do. We couldn't possibly belong where we're at. We must be lost. But we ain't lost. We just don't mind being the only chocolate family there. My mom and dad raised us to believe that we belong wherever the fuck we choose to go. And if that means folks there see us as aliens, well then, that's their ignorant problem, not ours. The police who pulled over Sandra Bland saw her as an alien. He most definitely did not see her as a human being. Trayvon Martin killer saw him as an alien and not a young boy walking down the street. The policeman who murdered Eric Garner saw him as an alien and not a father. The list goes on. So I question you, how do you define alien? What does alien mean to you? Does someone lose their rights the moment you see them as an alien? Is that okay? Is it okay to treat us with no respect because we're alien to you? Is that okay with you? And if so, why? How are you choosing to define alien?